We welcome now the founder of the Black Police Experience and the former captain of the Montgomery County Police Department in Maryland, Sonia Pruitt. Sonia, thank you so much for being with us. No-knock warrants are under scrutiny in Minnesota after Locke's death, and Minneapolis City Council Committee holding a hearing Monday to discuss these no-knock warrants. What came out of that meeting? What is the best way forward?
Thank you for having me. I don't know what the best way forward is at this point, because it seems that we have these incidents occurring time and time again, yet no one who can really do something about it, like a city council, like a county council, like a governor, like a president, does anything that's really meaningful. I mean, we can look back at the Breonna Taylor case only a couple of years ago. Did we not learn any lessons then? What I am particularly miffed about is, how did the judge issue warrants that were both no-knock and knock and announce? I mean, which one is it going to be? We're looking to our judges to make sure that these warrants are in alignment with the law, yet you give a SWAT team the option of using either one.
Sonia, hold that thought, because we want to bring in TERRI Austin as well. She is host and legal analyst at the Law and Crime Network. So, TERRI, we appreciate you joining the conversation. I want to get into the details of this case a little bit. What is the most recent known information about the 17-year-old suspect that the police did arrest?
Well, what we do know is the fact that these two individuals were related to each other, and the fact that they tracked down the wrong person and shot Amir instead of getting the person who was really the subject of that no-knock warrant. So essentially, they burst in and did not have Amir's name on that no-knock warrant, and that's how we ended up with him getting shot after less than 10 seconds of the police coming in. So that suspect was tracked down, and apparently the police ultimately found the target of that no-knock warrant.
Found the target, but as the parents have said, in that kind of confusion, I mean, there's no chance for any exchange of information. Sonia, I want to bring you back in and ask you about these protests which have been in Minnesota since Locke was killed. What is your take on how the community is reacting to his death?
It's quite understandable. An entire community, even the United States, an entire world is traumatized by these incidents that continue to occur over and over and over. And I would say that with really good police work, with really strong parameters and laws, we could probably get a handle on this. But, for instance, there are things that you can do, such as surveillance. And why didn't they know where the suspect was? You just assumed that he could be in one of 3 apartments. There was no surveillance. I mean, we're going beyond training now. We're starting to now think about, what is it in the police officer's mind that would allow them to go into an apartment with the knowledge that you're looking for someone, yes, but that there may be other people there who actually are allowed to have a handgun legally, that you are bursting into an apartment, you are making a lot of noise. In Amir's case, they kicked the couch, and 9 seconds later, he was dead. So if the community is outraged, that is quite understandable, because enough is enough, and when does it stop?
Speaking of community, TERRI, this is not the first time that Minnesota has been affected by the death of a Black person at the hands of the police. A former Minneapolis police officer, Derek Chauvin, convicted of the murder of the death of George Floyd a few miles away. Former Minnesota officer Kim Potter, convicted of manslaughter, April 2021, the police shooting of Dante Wright. So what can the Minneapolis community do? What kind of reforms are necessary to make the community safe for everybody?
Well, you listed a number of people who really have been impacted by all of what's going on as far as the police violence is concerned. And there's no question about it that change has to be made. Mayor Frey announced back in November that change was going to be made to these no-knock laws, and enough has not been done. If you look across the country, many states have now banned entirely no-knock warrants because it's dangerous both to the police officers and to the individuals behind those doors. Now, Mayor Frey, of course, has put a moratorium on no-knock warrants, but frankly, they're going to have to do exactly that and end it altogether.
Terri Austin, Sonia Pruitt, thank you both for your time and sharing your expertise. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.